Hello, I'd like to make a quick one. I was going through a comment of the last video I made, and somebody was, these Agbadorians, of course, it is now their latest hobby to always invade my social media space to attack me, and I'm ready for them. You know, say me na worry boy, we know they carry last. And one of them was arguing that how can Peter Obi get up to 1 million votes in Plateau State? How can Peter Obi get up to 1 million votes? Imagine somebody thought say Peter Obi no get up to 1 million votes for Plateau State. Now, I want to tell you something. Thank God I was opportune to visit 21 states. Among those 21 states, majority of those states were located in the north. So there's a likelihood that these Agbadorians will want to deceive the general public that Peter Obi didn't perform well in the north. That's not true. Let me start with Plateau State. In Plateau State in particular, I employed about at least one person in all the states. They may not have legal right they may not have that proxy to the actual documents, but at least they have a feel of what transpired in all these local governments. But I can also tell you about my street alone. My street is what they call Rukuba Road, that stretched up to where they call Agingi. In each of those polling units, in all the polling units stretching from Agingi up to Tudunwada, up to Genta, all the Genta Mangoro, Genta Makeri, all the Gentas there is no polling unit that APC or PTB got up to 5% of Labour Party. Like I said in my own polling unit where I voted, Labour Party 544, APC 27, PDP 36. And that is the ratio of almost all the polling units, at least in my area. There's a place they call Power City. Power City, Labour Party about 1,500 and something, APC 7, PDP 20 something. That is the ratio. So if you calculate just what happened in my street alone, I'm not talking about the entire Just Not local government. I'm just talking about Rukuba Road, from anything from Gadabu to Rukuba Road to Agingi alone. I can assure you that we've already have up to anything close to 50,000. That is just that street alone. Then we go to Apata alone. That's a place where, in fact, I don't think maybe APC 1 or 2. APC 1 or 2. The rest, Labour Party 500, Labour Party 600, Labour Party 700. Because in the truth that in Plateau State, everybody who is aggrieved of the injustice meted in Plateau State, the killings and the non-reportage of the killings in Plateau State, somehow angered the Plateau, and the Plateaus came out just as they rebelled to vote out PDP and voted in APC. That's how they rebelled that they are going to vote out APC. So it was a deliberate attempt. It was a deliberate mission that APC was going to be voted out of Plateau State. So Labour Party got well above 1 million, at least well above. When I say well above, that means 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. But the actual result should be around 2-point-something million votes in Plateau State alone. But for you to tell me that at the end of the day, Labour Party got 400 votes, that's a lie. Because I am involved. Magnus Oraka, I am involved. Remember, I hope the name of this page was Obidati Online Campaign TV. When we finished campaigning in Plateau State, I went to Bauchi. In Bauchi, I can assure you that at least I was not privy to the election that took place in Plateau State. But from the campaign we did, because we were in Bauchi State 3 times, a lot of people came out to show their support for Peter Obi. In fact, the only problem we had was Tinubu supporters in Bauchi, these same Agbadorians. Then I never knew that they were this hard. Because the person who was taking us round was a Yoruba man. Another Yoruba man saw him and called him a sellout. Because he didn't support him on the basis of tribalism. From Bauchi, we went to Gombe. In Gombe, okay, let me go back to Bauchi. In Bauchi, when they were doing the campaign, I can tell you that for the first time, Peter Obi got a lot of supporters, and it was not about Islam and it was not about Christianity. When the DJ was playing music, come and see twerking inside the hijab. Come and see hijab twerking. Peter Obi was a candidate that came in and crossed the barrier of religion and tribe. So from Bauchi, we went to Gombe. I think we were in Gombe 3 times. Now we were in Gombe. In Gombe, I can assure you that we distributed close to 1,000 stickers in Gombe. And places like Biliri, Bam Bam, in fact, the support was overwhelming. Oh, if only I can dig into the videos that have been down this page, you can see the pictures we took with natives who are mostly Muslims, and the support for Peter Obi was overwhelming. So, because they also are tired, they don't buy bread cheaper anywhere. They voted for Peter Obi. So, the idea that they read Peter Obi out is just for these secrets not to come out. But I was there. I am a living witness, and I saw this, that Peter Obi had very good support in the north. From Gombe, we went to Adamawa State. We were in Adamawa 3 times. Numa local government, Demsa local government, Guyuk. I don't know, but we're just going to places. Some of these places, all we know, we're just penetrating. And the support for women, they came out and said they were prepared. Even in Yola, we're in Yola main town. In Yola main town, although the support wasn't that good, but it doesn't mean that there was no support at all. So Yola, from there we went to Taraba. In Taraba, the support was overwhelming. I can assure you that the only stickers in Taraba are the stickers we took there. We distributed about also 1,000 stickers in Taraba. From Jalingo, we went to Wukari. In Wukari, we also did our small campaign there, though not exhaustive, but we also saw that there was no need for extensive campaign there, because people from Wukari they assured us they were going to vote for Peter Obi. From Wukari, we went to Ibi local government, where we did the work we can do. Then from there, we crossed River Gongolabi, River Taraba, River whatever, with our vehicle. We crossed the river, and even there we saw that everybody was Peter Obi, and we got into Plateau State. From Plateau State, we went to Nasarawa. Most of the posters and the stickers and the billboards you saw in Nasarawa State on account of Labour Party were done by us. Even though when we went there about 3 weeks later, we saw that the billboards and this were removed. Not to worry, but Peter Obi won Nasarawa State. From Nasarawa State, we went to Kaduna State, where we emphasized our campaign in Kafancha. And what's the other place again? I can't remember. The list is just so endless. We went to Kafanchak. We met with one senatorial candidate, and we campaigned, and they assured us that National State was going to be Peter Obi. From Kaduna, Kaduna, it was while we were in Kaduna, somebody said that Peter Obi must be in Zamfara. And sorry, I keep missing everything up. Peter Obi must come to Kafanchan, and Peter Obi came to Kafanchan. From Kafanchan, we went to, I've talked about Nasarawa. From Nasarawa, we were in Niger State. The same thing. It was while I was in Niger State, I was so overwhelmed that Peter Obi ordinarily, from what we witnessed firsthand in Niger State, Peter Obi ought to win Niger State, because the only place where Tinubu had influence based on his political inclinage to the state is just the capital. Other places is just Peter Obi. From Niger State, we went to Kwara State. Well, I wouldn't say exactly that Peter Obi should win Kwara State, but at least Peter Obi has his fair share in Kwara State. From Kwara State, we went to Kano, Yobe, Jigawa. We went to all these places, and it's the same tale, all over and over. But they want to suppress Peter Obi so that to maintain the narrative that Peter Obi has no support in the north. That's a lie. I was there. You have video evidence. If you want to see it, please go down this page, dig down. You will see this the evidence. So the man who is telling that Peter Obi didn't get 1 million in Plateau State, let me. If you talk, even if your face not show, can you talk? Okay, say no fit talk. I can assure you that Peter Obi got way more than 1 million, at least 2 point something million in Plateau State, but it was rigged. When they rigged it down to 1.1 something million, we say, okay, well, we could manage it like that. Only for us to see that when it got to Abuja, they slashed it down to 400,000. It's only recently I'm seeing that all the votes in just not local government were cancelled. Why? In any case, I trust that the legal counsels for Peter Obi will do what is right. But I want to tell you that Peter Obi performed exceedingly well in the north. Let nobody change that narrative. My name still remains Magnus Orakan. I say, please follow this page and share this post now.